All right, welcome to Jeep Life. We have a special episode for today.
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, we should be because it kind of Jeep runs deep, right? And
Yeah.
not only in just us, but other people. But we have generations of Jeepers in our families.
We got moms here.
Moms, we got a dad. We've got the DAD that we constantly talk about all the time.
That one guy that has the LS.
Yeah,
You want
yeah.
a rice?
No.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Dad.
You gotta talk closer.
Oh.
Lean forward.
I'm not sure.
No, I'm good, Casey.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands. Yeah, it's all right. I won't race the gas prices. I don't win a lot. It's a 6,000 pound break. But anyways, yeah. So we have the family here
Did you
today.
steal that? Did you steal that from the Prius show? Was it the Prius
Yes,
thing?
yeah.
You stole
Yes,
it?
that
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
I didn't see if I
100%.
caught up to that.
I didn't
Okay.
steal it. I'm borrowing it because
Yeah,
stealing
I mean-
is a crime.
True.
I believe we actually quoted the same movie saying the exact same thing when everybody was, hey, is that a NOS tank on the back of your Jeep?
Yeah.
Do you have a NOS tank on the back of your Jeep?
Yeah, two.
Two. All right.
Yeah.
Mom doesn't have a NOS tank.
Yeah, okay, well, you know what?
I don't
I say we start with the ladies first. Let's start with mom number 2. Or wait, no, mom number 3?
It's mom.
Mom.
It's mom.
Okay.
There doesn't need to be numbers. She's number
So,
one.
mom, what do you drive?
She's number one in my heart.
I have a Jeep Gladiator,
All right. And what year?
2020.
Right on. So tell us, what's your trim level? What are your dreams of this Gladiator?
Okay, well, why did I get it?
Yes.
Okay, I got it basically because I was looking for a pickup truck. I don't climb mountains. Obviously, I live in Iowa and we don't have them. But I needed a pickup truck and liked the looks of it and thought it was more kind of a little good go between.
Bring your mic a little closer. Yeah, talk a little closer to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just thought it served my purpose and needed a truck. Just thought the Gladiator looked pretty sharp, so went for one.
Now, do you plan on going through any cornfields really quickly after it rains?
Oh.
Or-
Yeah, who do you think taught Casey how to do donuts?
You know, I have a very, very similar story about my dad with snow.
Yeah.
In the center of one of those medians, right? Was it, or was yours in a field?
Cornfields.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, definitely cornfields.
It was actually a Target parking lot.
I feel like that's a lot more safer than doing it in a 4-way intersection.
Yeah. So when I was a little kid and we would go out and do dumb stuff in the car, we would call it going to the library.
Code word.
Yeah, it was code word.
Now, was that for like you saying it to her because you were going to do dumb stuff, or she was in the car with you doing dumb stuff?
Yes.
I asked you 2 separate questions.
And the answer is yes.
Okay, all right, it's for both of them. All right.
Yeah.
All right, okay. So,
She lives on what is it, about 3 mile gravel road.
Yep.
So that's probably the extent of off-roading that she will do, but I talk so highly of my Jeep, and she had a Jeep before that too. But it was
I
a...
just thought the Gladiator, everybody gives their Jeeps a name, so I thought mine needed to be mullet since Gladiators are pretty much Jeep in the front, truck in the back. So it's
I
a mullet.
do love it.
She likes to party.
As one that recently cut their mullet off, I feel like that is my
Well, I
gift
just
to you.
got a mullet.
Insert picture of said mullet. What's Dad got? I wanna,
Yeah.
I wanna hear
Dad,
it.
Mom,
Oh,
live with my parents, you know. Then a little closer. Come on.
I have a
Don't be shy.
2018 Jeep JLU.
R.
R, yeah,
R.
you can't forget the R. R.
I don't even know about the JL. I
Yeah.
prefer just to call it a Jeep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But realistically, what I was thinking when you were talking, it's not about Jeep that makes it why you bought the Jeep. It's a different lifestyle. Jeep is just the common brand, but it's not about actual design. It's about how people live. It's interesting. I just thought of it just now. It's kind of cool. Anyway, I'm done. Sorry, I didn't mean to get off. Like, that's really good.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
I think we kind of covered that. Yeah, with
Oh, I
the
missed that
Jeep
episode.
family. Well,
I'll catch it.
Jeep.
I'll catch up this week.
all right.
Well, I'm Gladiator
It's a
actually is my
watch interview.
6th Jeep, and had Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, and you're right. It's whatever lifestyle you have. There's a Jeep to fit it. You know, whether you're hauling cheerleaders and hockey players, or you want to climb mountains. I just think that the Jeep is
Yep.
so versatile that it can fit whatever your lifestyle is.
Yeah.
So you had 6 other Jeeps, or is this your 6th Jeep?
This is my 6th.
Okay, so all the other 4 or the 5 were Grand Cherokees and Cherokees.
And Wrangler.
And you did have a Wrangler.
Yeah.
What year was the Wrangler?
Oh, probably a 79.
So CJ?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. That was back then. You would have the top and the doors off on that.
Yep.
Because was that when you were in college?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you got rid of it because
Didn't look good with a car seat in it.
Didn't
I
they tip
would
over
be
back
cool
then?
So I heard.
Well, mine didn't, but yeah, you had to be careful.
Yeah.
They were a little top heavy.
That's what I remember.
Yeah, they weren't exactly the
You
same.
can't drive one of
kind of
those.
like driving all the time without sway bars.
As a certain someone we know that's usually honestly, she's our most common guest.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
All right, so then let's go to you, Dad. I know you've had a bunch of Jeeps. I want to say 6, but that doesn't necessarily. Those are the ones I at least remember.
I think it's about right. All Wranglers and a couple Cherokees.
Cherokees.
Yeah.
What was your first Wrangler?
In 1995, I don't remember what was it? As a Y? Is it a
YJ.
TJ?
Yeah.
You remember.
I didn't know. It had square headlights.
TJ started in '96.
That's what. Yeah. And it probably had the ugliest headlights of all Jeeps since
I love the square headlights. Yeah.
I think it's known
You like
for the
the red
worst.
But I do recall learning how to drive a stick.
That
shift.
was the Jeep. You
That
learned
was
how
the
to
white
drive.
one. Yes.
That was the Jeep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're skewed.
Yeah, it had
That's
square headlights.
true.
Yeah.
Yes, I
It
remember
did.
that.
You know,
I think it's the only one that's ever had them.
Was yours?
well, if we call a Cherokee the shit boxes,
Those don't really. I guess they count. Sorry.
they can be pretty badass.
They can be badass.
Yeah.
I like the shit boxes.
I saw a shit box with a Wrangler front end on it the other day. Yeah, and it's you're gonna see it too. It's out in Moab.
Is it somewhere we're going with?
It is going to be located somewhere we are going. Yeah,
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
yeah.
I like shit boxes. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
All right, so Casey, you mentioned one other Jeep. What was it?
I had a 2000 Grand Cherokee. It was not. I drove through puddles.
Did it at least have 4-wheel drive?
It did. Yeah.
All right, then it was
Yeah.
pretty much a Jeep.
But
Ish.
I also had 22s on it. So there's that.
We all live and learn.
Yeah. Not everyone's perfect.
Well, I'm sorry, but I started with the JK.
With 20s.
From
With 20s.
With 20s. Wait a minute. See, isn't that the beginning of mall crawler? The size of your wheel?
It was a mall crawler, however, I did take it off a jump going 80.
I'm not necessarily if it was meant to do that.
It was a complete accident, but I still did it.
You take it off any sweet jumps.
I think it had 17s back then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was
Stock.
all. Yeah. It wasn't
And
lifted.
you blew the sidewall out of the tire and
No.
stuffed it full of.
That was actually a girl got mad at me and stabbed that tire. I bent the rim and busted the bead on the tire that we landed on, and then you had to bring out a patch kit so I could fix the slashed tire.
Didn't that take like 7 patches?
Honestly, probably more like 17.
Super,
lied to us.
I remember.
super
Yeah,
safe.
he
You
lied.
lied to us.
I was also a 19-year-old child.
I was gonna say you were young.
Anything else you want to tell us?
Yeah, now's the time. Get it out.
Not. No.
Yeah.
Actually, not.
Anything-
You don't want to ask.
There are lots of things in here.
I'm an open book, so there's how many stories do you
Too many.
when you find out, like a couple years later, because there's a line depending on the severity of said story of how long you have to wait to tell your parents said story. She actually just found one out a couple days ago because she was on the phone with my sister. My sister called me out for something I did in her 350Z.
I think we can all guess what that is.
What
You
did you
smoked
do?
weed in it.
No.
I was joking.
There was a
Female involved.
her name was Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
It wasn't.
Church
it wasn't.
girl?
Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah. Yes.
Sounds just like
She
a
was a.
Is that when you
nice
wanted to be a baker?
No. So dumb. No. She. I mean, just because you have a tattoo on your face doesn't limit you to what jobs you can have.
I think he usually does to strippers and criminals.
She was.
Oh no, now you can be Instagram models.
She was both.
Seriously.
Yeah. She was both.
Right.
Anyways,
so now
Smoothest
let's
transition ever.
So we kind of talked about what Luann has and her build stuff. So, Dad, what's your ultimate goal with that beast you have outside that you didn't want to say, hey, I got 40s on it because I had 37s and I wanted 40s, so I had to, one up me.
Then you beat me. I don't know. I think I just want it to be fun, and not hit any rocks.
Well, if you have 40s or, the 42s you almost got.
I think I want to go 43, 15, 50s ultimately.
No.
Really?
Extend my exhaust so it's a little bit quieter.
And you're gonna drive it on the street
Yeah.
on purpose. That's
On purpose.
hell yeah.
Just not very far.
Well, that is like that's Danny and Rob. They're 42s on their Gladiator.
Yeah, that's true.
They
Oh, they
fit,
do?
They fit that thing perfectly.
Yeah,
That thing
that
is really
is a
good.
really good build.
Yeah.
Well, it's got I think bigger axle. Oh no, it's got spacers on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust axles, spacers. We'll have them on there one of
It
these
looks
times.
good.
Yeah, he's still rocking the V6 though, but yeah, you dropped the LS in yours.
Yes.
So that's really nice.
So what's your 0 to 60 time?
About 4 minutes.
About 4 minutes still. What's your 0 to 60 time? $37.
Yeah, exactly.
You can watch it go.
Yeah.
It depends. What state are you in? Sacramento.
In Las Vegas. I mean,
If you're in Sacramento, it's 90.
yeah, because right now we got what, like 5:30 going, and then
Well, yeah, it's $9 there.
yeah,
Well, at least it
California-
was.
Yeah, it was at one point.
Yeah, it was $6 when I was down through California earlier. Like 2 days ago.
That's why my road trip that I took this week, or last
I
week,
bet that was a
I
fortune.
intentionally avoided California.
Good, yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, California is really beautiful when you take the people and the politics out of it.
It is a beautiful
There's
state.
a lot of cool
Well, that's
stuff
why you
out
just
there.
hang out in Southern California.
There's more people there, and the people are, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like talking about politics to people.
Me neither. But they have a lot of beautiful trails and a lot of cool stuff out there, though. So
I will say it's like one thing we realized when we lived in LA. The people aren't really that pretty.
but like on the inside or the outside?
Both.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
maybe both.
You're way prettier on the inside there, actually, than they are on the outside.
I find Vegas people to be way pretty on the inside. Or no, I just got what you're saying. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Locked. All right.
Yep. Well, no, Vegas is such a transient town. Like, you literally have people from all over the world out here. So you
Exactly.
have good, bad, and everything in between.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
If I may interject, I will say this place though is filled with This place is filled with off-roaders.
You see where I get it from?
I censored myself. Actually, reset it on purpose for you.
Yeah.
No.
Now you can cut all this out and
Oh,
start
no.
over again.
No, I'm not.
I will
It's
say that
100%.
Vegas is filled with the off-roading community is very popular in Vegas.
My voice won't
Yes.
beep. Will you do the beep for me? Beep. Yep. That's what's gonna be over it. I'm
That would
leaving
be
it in.
perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
get my voice back, I'll be able to do that.
Yeah.
It's a
But
small
seriously, it's a
town.
really cool place
It's
to
a
be.
big, small town.
In the off-road community. Because it's just the people actually, a lot of people communicate.
Oh, all right. So I know you've gone to Arizona quite a few times, and Casey, you were just on your road trip. When you guys see other Jeeps, do you automatically wave?
I try to. Yeah.
Okay, so-
sometimes I get distracted when I drive.
At every Jeep I saw while I was driving through Arizona for my concert this past week, everybody I waved to, no one waved back.
They didn't?
I got waved one time, and that was right before I was actually at the concert.
Nobody did that
But-
in Utah either.
So nobody waved there?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, when I was going
so
through Utah last week,
here
nobody
it's like
waved.
I just drive like
Everybody
this.
would- Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't
do
just.
Do you wave?
Even I do it when I
I wave.
drive.
I even leave ducks.
See,
Isn't that
she's a
cute?
ducker.
We just got ducked the other day at Albertson's parking lot.
Did it look like any of these ducks?
Yeah, actually, it's like that pink one right there with the mohawk. It was super cute.
Yeah.
So I got piles of shit. Ducks for Broncos.
I like the unicorn one.
Is that a beep out too, or do you let
No,
that?
you can say that.
Yeah.
I would say it was like
If
the
you
poop
could say the
emoji.
PG-13 movie.
Yeah.
It's like a poop emoji.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen those. Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
But so that way Bronco owners don't feel left out of Duck Duck shit.
I don't think.
Do you think I'd be kicked out of the family if we had a Bronco?
Yes.
What kind? like a 69?
I need another car.
No, like
we
a
need
new
2
one.
cars. We only have the Jeep.
Oh, that'd actually be pretty bad.
So I'm trying to think
like
of the
I would.
next
You
car
have
to get.
You have so many options that are not a Bronco.
Okay.
However,
I
a
just think
Bronco
some of
you
them
guys
are
can go off the
pretty
road
cool.
with, and it's gonna drive really good because of that IFS. And I know you're not gonna lift it too crazy.
No.
Because then you and Dad can
That's
go at the
kinda
same
what
time, and you'll be way up there, and then Dad will be like
I'll just
way
be-
in the back.
Hi, honey.
And I'll just be like, hey
then I'll
Mom,
pull
want to
her
see me
out.
go up a rock?
Exactly.
If you guys come over for a barbecue again and you have a Bronco,
Yeah,
you have to
you
park
won't
in the
let us
street.
in.
Yeah, I'll let you in. You have to park in the street. Can't park in
We're
the
parked in
driveway.
your street now.
Yeah. Why'd you make us park out there in the first place?
So,
I
what's the
expected ballet. And
This is
the other
Vegas.
bottom line is when you drive a Bronco, this is the only reason that we're having a dilemma is when you park in the grocery store, you park there, people can hit your door because the tires don't stick out. You have an even side. I don't know what the hell they made them that way for. That's,
Rock rails.
Yeah, rock rails.
You need rock rails on a Bronco.
I said that to Casey the other day. I was like, hey, you see these? No get door dings. He's like, hey, you see this? No doors.
Yeah, I can't get door dings because I don't have
You
doors.
have doors, dude.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take the doors
So
off.
take the doors off the Bronco.
Yeah.
Or not get one.
Either way.
They're saying
Yeah.
no.
Sometimes they look good, and sometimes it's just like, I wish I would have actually kept mine because they're actually selling for like 15 to 30 grand more.
Crazy.
I wish I would have actually bought
They
it.
can't charge more for it.
Well, they can't because it's supply and
They
demand.
can, but when it's not, that's when we'd consider it.
Yeah. Oh,
Pay
yeah.
a premium on any car
absolutely.
would be.
Well, honestly,
Yeah, I know.
so if you spend the wait time and buy it, because Casey and I were talking about the 392s, if you order it from the factory, it's going to take about 3 months. Then you don't have to pay the 15 grand like upcharge what they're selling them for.
Yeah,
So
it's
if you
called
do that, yeah.
market adjustment right now. So they're
Yeah,
selling them for
so-
higher than MSRP.
Right. We need to wait.
So if you bought a Jeep, JL new, whatever, when after letter JL, right, and you bought it with the 392, how much does it cost?
So the base model for the 392 right now is like 77 and change.
That's start. So now how much are they selling them for though?
I mean, if you just did a couple things to it, I mean, not even aftermarket, but like from the factory, you can, if you got one for like 80, you could probably sell it for 95 without even.
All right. So how much? What's so the dealer's charging 80?
No, the dealer upcharges about 5,000 to 7,000. But like if you walked into a Jeep dealership right now today, you ordered one, you waited 3 months, you got it, you went and picked it up, so you paid 80,000 for it. You could put it on like eBay right now and get 95 for it.
Okay.
So
Perfect. So right around 100.
yeah.
Simple numbers.
Yep.
So if you bought a JL without the 392, how much does that cost? With a Ruby.
Yeah, Rubicon.
50,
56, I think, is the base model.
So they charge $20,000 just to put the 392 in it? Sorta.
Yeah, well, give or take, because there's a couple other options too. So like the color match roof is standard on that, and that's a $2,500 upgrade. So there's a couple other things that they do, but yeah, I'd say the motor's probably about a $15,000 upgrade. Yeah.
So if you just bought the Jeep and bought another conversion kit,
Like an
Right.
LS3.
yeah,
Right.
if you did that, it'd almost be the same,
Yeah, I mean, pretty much, but
but you'd have a Chevy.
right. Yeah, but what the LS package is around 20, 25,
Yeah,
depending on a couple different options you can do.
yeah, right around there.
Yeah, because I know that they have a couple different kits, so you can get like upgraded cams or this, that, whatever, and all that other stuff. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think the LS kit, I think the cheapest you can do with install that I've seen was like 17 or 18. Somewhere.
That's a
there.
pretty good deal.
All right, so since we've got Mr. I want a 392, we've got Mr. I've got LS, and I've got llamas or alpacas.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Do you guys see the new one, the JL Magneto? Is that like a concept? It's the all electric, like 600 horsepower. Is that real or is it fake? Peanut Gallery, answer it for me, please.
It's concept.
Is as of
Concept,
right now,
okay,
it's
Magneto
still concept.
2.0, by the way.
What?
If that's, are you talking about Magneto 2.0? The 600 horsepower, 875?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all concept.
All concept right now.
Appreciate you. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
I couldn't.
all right,
I couldn't
so-
do all electric.
But I did leave my electric car here, and y'all took it to go to dinner.
Yeah, we did. But
Was it not a
I
blast?
can't.
Did
No,
you-
it isn't. No, I'm not saying that electric is bad, but like, so last week I was gone for 6 days and I drove 2,000 miles. I don't want to stop at charging stations, and I like doing my road trips. So
Well, so there is like most of them have fast chargers, and it just leads into the thing. Now you can stretch your legs. You're not, in a hurry. You can go and come up with a grocery list for later, or figure out where you want to go to dinner, or get a hotel room if you haven't done that already.
yeah, no, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm not opposed to it 100%, but just for me and my lifestyle and what I do, I wouldn't want the electric. I'd much rather spend $130 just to fill up my tank in 5 minutes and hit the road again.
Well, if that actually comes to fruition with that Magneto, the Unicon's going bye-bye.
It'll take some time for them
And I'm
to
going
hammer
to
that out.
trailer that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll take time to hammer that out.
Tesla did it already.
Okay, Tesla's been around for 13 years. Give or take.
That's pretty young, actually, and probably longer.
Well, the first car was actually an electric car.
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
it steam?
Nope, it was
Check your
electric.
gallery out there.
It was 100% electric. The steam engine would have surpassed the gas engine, but the steam guy did not want to take credit. He wanted cash on delivery. And that is why that car failed.
Interesting. That's true.
The government didn't kill
Random
the
fun
electric
facts.
car.
Oh, I have a...
Would you ever
Could
go
you
all
imagine the
electric?
noise that you would hear with an all electric
Maybe.
off-road vehicle?
And I don't know.
Yeah.
Just the noises like driving.
All I would hear is mine is squeak, 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 and that's what I hear now because of the coilovers.
And all every noise and every knob you had tire you hear, every spin. That's what scares me about an electric Jeep.
Well, I crawl under mine and I have to tighten bolts on mine. Like every 2 weeks, I have to go in there and I look for loose bolts because I can hear them, and no matter what I do, I never find all of them. It never happens, but I can
hate
hear
to say
I
this,
can hear
but
them all
so
the
do
time
I.
I was
driving.
gonna say you do that too.
Yeah.
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 I feel odd because I'm the one person I don't have to do that anymore.
No.
I don't super glues all those things on with.
I Loctite everything.
Loctite.
Red Loctite everywhere.
It never comes off either, though.
Nope, it
It's
takes
cut off.
It gets cut off, or I take a blowtorch and I heat it up for a little bit. But it doesn't come off. I call that winning, in my opinion. Loctite everything, whether it's blue, yellow, green, or red. Actually, I don't know if there's a green.
How about that oil pan?
Hey, I just found the dent in there. Oh, you're talking about that video. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Somebody
Okay.
used Loctite on a drain plug for some oil pan.
Jeeps have plastic gas tanks, correct?
Covered with a skid plate, yes.
Yeah.
Right, but you can see your gas tank.
I can't
You look at-
well, I can't see mine.
Really, you can't see it.
No, mine's got a skid plate.
Oh, nice. So you can't drill through yours.
Well, lifting our Jeeps does make it super easy for people to drill into a gas tank.
That'd be an easy
Yeah.
drain.
Oh.
Now,
Yeah, if somebody wanted to drain my gas tank that way, they're better off going to the neighbor's house because they're going to
Yeah.
get it done a lot quicker over there.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So say they do come out before the tank's completely drained, but they do succeed and drill through it.
They're good.
The
they're
gas
gonna
is
be-
coming out. Boom, they're done. Gas is draining. Oh crap! It's $4,000 to replace the gas tank. Supposedly, I hear on TV. Why could you just put a screw back in that gas tank and plug it? I just thought of that this morning. Would that work?
You could actually use a screw with silicone adhesive. If it's
just
already
plug it
drained.
back in.
Yeah.
I mean, why not just put a bigger screw in the hole that they drill out?
But that guy's going to be so
But also-
pissed for trying to get $50 worth of gas in a.
It's not going to be $50 worth of gas because you just said it. It's $100 worth of gas.
But I,
also-
don't, I,
Oh,
never,
yeah.
I never have a full
If
tank.
he's
I'm
not
always at like half a tank.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, oh, shoot, only 2 gallons.
Yeah.
Worth my whole life.
That was
Yeah,
not worth
exactly.
it.
I'd be like, cool, yeah, you just
Yeah.
got out in the face for like 2 gallons
Is that
of
where you're
gas.
going to go?
So I'm actually surprised that the 2 lights that have not gone out on my dash are my low gas light and my check engine light. I thought those would have burned out already.
Because you never have.
No, because they're always on.
No, they have actually. So Jeep knows we put backup lights in both of those. because they're constantly on.
Yeah, they're solar powered. They're like, yeah, we can't. we don't have-
It's redundancy. There's like
No,
there's
I
one
was-
bulb
I was-
and then it goes to bulb 2.
I was being facetious.
I know.
Anyways,
The only time it doesn't work is if it's an XJ, and those are what 20 years old, 30 years old. They burn through all 3 of those lights.
what does what does Mary Sneed now?
TJ.
Yeah. I don't think that's working out the way she thought it would.
I don't know why she just didn't sell her Jeep and get a new one with all
Yeah.
the money she put into that one.
I mean, I get it because you have the connection.
True.
You know.
Oh, but bring you back to your screw in the gas tank.
So are you guys saying it would work or not?
In theory,
Yeah, you
yes.
should put that as a question underneath the comments below.
Give me 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll find out. I'll be right back.
man, don't Google it now. No, we're pointing below, right?
Yeah.
Point there, click here, right.
We need to cut this part out because then it's gonna be really weird when one of us files an insurance claim and they see this video.
Oh shoot!
After we claim the insurance
And
and
cut.
it's
Busted.
yes, there we'll go back. All right.
It's called tags.
Yeah.
Screw yourself or gas tank?
Yeah. You want the tags? Get the tags.
Is my tag insurance fraud?
How to commit
Hole
it
in gas
properly.
tank?
But today's a beautiful day, so let's go enjoy that.
Okay.
And we'll see y'all later.
Awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, comments. I hope you enjoyed meeting our parents like we've enjoyed hanging out with you guys, just like we hang out with them all the time.
Yeah, thanks for having us, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Till next time, chow you later.